Exercise B1. Angle geometry, interior angles of triangles. Question 1. Determine the measure of the complementary angle for each given angle. Remember, complementary angles are 90 degrees. So to find the complementary angles, you will subtract the given angle from 90 degrees. Therefore, 90 degrees take away 34 degrees is 56 degrees. That's complementary to 34 degrees. Part B, 90 take away 88 degrees makes 2-degree angle a complementary angle to an 88-degree angle. Question 2. Determine the measure of the supplementary angle for each given angle. Supplementary angles form a straight line or 180 degrees. So to find supplementary angles, we subtract the given angle from 180. So 180 degrees minus 121 degrees equals 59 degrees. For 46 degrees, a supplementary angle is 180 degrees minus 46 degrees, which is 134 degrees. Determine the value of A. Justify your answer. Question 3 has a diagram that shows 80 degrees is opposite from 2A. We know that opposite angles are equal, so I can say that 2A is equal to 80 degrees. So to divide 2 on each side, we can get A, which is 40 degrees. Question 4. What are the values of A, B, and C? There are 2 excellent starting points in this question, which are angles A or C. Angle A is supplementary to 115 degrees. So we can calculate angle A by subtracting 180 and 115. We get angle A as 65 degrees. Because angle C is also a supplementary angle to 115 degrees, or angle C is an opposite angle from angle A, therefore angle C is also 65 degrees. So now we are left with angle B. Because angle A, B, and 85 degrees form a triangle, and we know that the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees, therefore B plus 65 plus 85 must equal to 180. Adding 65 and 85, we get 150 degrees. Added to B makes 180. So B must be 30 degrees. So the answer is 65, 30, 65, D. Question 5. Determine each unknown angle. The unknown angle is angle A in the diagram. All 3 angles should add up to 180 degrees. Therefore, to find angle A, we add 80 and 60, which makes 140 degrees. And we subtract this 140 degrees from 180 to get the size of angle A to be 40 degrees. Questions 5B and 6A and 6B are very similar. So we're using the fact that the sum of all the interior angles in a triangle is 180. So in this question, we have 24 plus 135 plus angle K is 180 degrees. And you follow similar workings. So add up the 2 known angles, subtract that from 180 degrees, and to get your final answer. Oh, there's a typo here. This should say angle K. For question 6, you must realize that the symbol here at the corner, or angle L, is 90 degrees. This shows you have a right triangle, so 90 plus 60 makes 150. Subtract that from 180, you get 30 degrees for angle N. And the same goes for part B. Question 7. Determine the unknown angle measures in the isosceles triangle. This is triangle M, N, L. The two ticks here shows me, and also the question tells me, this is an isosceles triangle. In an isosceles triangle, there are two equal sides, which makes two equal angles. Therefore, angle N is also 67 degrees, just like angle L. So now we can write the statement, angle M, the unknown, plus 67 degrees, plus another 67 degrees is 180 degrees. Angle M is therefore 180 minus 134, making angle M 46 degrees. And here we just summarize our findings, stating angle M is 46 degrees and angle N is 67 degrees. Question 8. Most cars have a scissor jack. It has 4 equal sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. The angle shown is 40 degrees. Determine the angle at the top of the jack. We don't really need the entire diagram to do this question, because we realize that the top part of this figure, or the scissors jack, is an isosceles triangle having 2 equal sides and 2 equal base angles. So now x plus 40 is 180. Following a similar steps as your previous questions, x should be 180 minus 80 degrees, which is 100 degrees. Now suppose the angle shown increases to 42. What happens to the angle at the top of the jack? There's a typo. Explain. Well, if one angle changes to 42 degrees, the other angle also gets to change to 42 degrees. So all of a sudden, we are going to subtract 42 times 2, which is 84, from 180, which makes the top angle, x, 96 degrees. Question 9. Ships A, B, and C can be seen from an island. I. Determine the measures of the unknown angles. Justify your answers. So in the top triangle here where you have ships C and B, the text here shows you 2 equal sides, making angle B and C equal to each other. So this is an isosceles triangle. We can say that 2W plus 32 degrees is 180 degrees. Subtract 32 from 180, you get 148. This is 2W. Divide the result by 2, you get W equals 74 degrees. Next, we need to find the top angle where I labeled X. We see that X plus 35 plus 67 degrees makes the interior angles in a triangle. So that's a sum of 180. Do your calculations. X is 78 degrees.